Hello, you may be wondering why I'm here still. Well, I've had employers, pull the rug out for me multiple times, but I think this is the first time I've had an employer shove the rug back under me. They're keeping me till the end of the pay period, which is November 15th, so I'm working one full week and then 3 more days after that. So there'll be another vlog after this one. Yeah, have I shown you this shirt before? Um, I have like 2 Mario shirts, and yet I don't own any Nintendo things. I never have. Well, that's actually not true. I do have a Game Boy Color, but I think I only ever used it to play Bust a Move. I never really got into it that much. But yeah, I like Mario. But that's a really inane thing to say, and I should be careful what I wish for, because I have said, in the past that I just can't wait for summer to be over. It's too freaking hot, and then like Mother Nature says, "Ho ho, so you're ready for autumn, are you? Well, screw you. We're skipping right over fall and going straight to winter." So yeah, as you can see, the heater's going right now, and I've got my jacket on because it hasn't fully heated up in here yet. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm thinking of, next week opening up, my vlog to be a Q&A sort of thing. So, if you have any questions, about Confirmed Bachelors, about the Movie Explorer, about just things in general, post it in the comments below and I'll try and answer it. You could post it to the Facebook page. You could post it pretty much anywhere. Just, troll questions will be happily ignored, as they always are. Do I have anything to say? There actually was a question that someone asked. I think that was a friend of the show, Brother Duke, aka Santa Claus. Yeah, I believe he asked, what's the origin of Marindia Productions? And it's not Marin in India, as some of you might think, as he thought. But this is going to be kind of circuitous and long. But it turns out that when I was a kid, I was an avid map collector. And some relatives keyed into this and said, "Oh, you like maps, do you? Well, I happen to be a member of the AAA, so here, have my old maps." And I would just like... I went from having no maps to having more maps than I could count, and I really early understood, the concept of hoarding. And I think I was like 9 years old, and I realized, I have too many maps. I have to get rid of some of these maps. So I just went through and said, I've got like 10 copies of the same Southern California, AAA Southern California map. Let's get rid of some of those. But anyway, I was really into maps, and I would actually draw my own maps. And they were just, most of them were just of imaginary places. Sometimes it was just me just riffing randomly. Sometimes it was places that I had visited in my dreams, and I would write them down. And I would just come up with audacious names for places, like Litpool Road. It was just, I was just like throwing syllables together. And then, later on in high school, I would update. I actually upgraded, like I did it so that it looked more, professional and realistic. And I'd refer to my old maps, and I actually had a logo. It was Michael's Maps, and it had a spiral as a logo. And I was not very good at some things as far as preservation goes, but I was very good at, not writing the exact date that I wrote it. But I would write the year that I wrote it. So it would say 1979, and oops, I'm revealing my age there. But yes, I would write the date down on these maps. Anyway, in high school, I discovered one of my old maps, and one of the buildings that was marked on this particular map said Marindia Recording Studio. And that just stuck in my head. And I said to myself, you know, if I ever have a recording studio of my own, or a production company, or record company, or whatever, I'm going to call it Marindia. So I have. And that's basically the story in a nutshell right there. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Another one for the I was a weird kid file. I could go on and on with like my stories of me being a weird kid, but that's the only one I'm going to do for today. And Confirmed Bachelors, I really do need to work on that script. I've been working on a whole lot of different stuff. I've been working on, I had an idea for an actual episode, which was actually an outgrowth. I have to thank Ben Minot again, because it was an outgrowth of that Rejuvenique idea. And I just wound up coming up with this idea for this script, and now I have, like, not the entire first act written, but I have this stuff written. So thank you, Ben, for inspiring me. I never thought that the Rejuvenique would inspire, my personal thing. My personal, creative, whatever. So we're going to taste something now, and I still haven't got the cashew juice, and I did wind up going to the 99 Ranch again, and it's just Kuang Chuan. We haven't completely gone through their product line yet. Kuang Chuan rice milk, and yeah, I'll let you look at the front label there. Just have a glance at that. It looks to be brown rice milk from the color of it, and it actually kind of looks like chocolate milk. This package cannot use in microwave. Okay. Yeah, I think it's because it's metal. But, somewhere here there's... here we go. Ingredients: water, sugar, roast peanuts. I'm going to have, peanut-related beverages twice in consecutive weeks. Rice powder, xanthan gum, glycerin fatty acid ester, sucrose esters of fatty acids, quite a lot of esters in this one, sodium bicarbonate, and vitamin E, antioxidant. Okay. I'm so amused by the misspelling. Contains peanut. This product contains peanut, which, again, I am not allergic to, so... it doesn't say shake well, but I'm considering... I think because it's got rice powder and peanuts in it, I'm opening it this way, so that it doesn't spray all over the computer. Yep! It smells like peanuts! This does not smell like rice. It smells very peanutty. Okay. Okay, that's got some texture to it. But yeah, I'm tasting a lot of peanut in that. This doesn't taste like that. It's very peanutty. It doesn't taste like the... It's funny because it just says rice milk. It doesn't say peanut anywhere. But then you look at the ingredients, and then suddenly roasted peanuts are the third ingredient on here. So it's not quite as creamy or thick, rich as the peanut drink from last week. It's quite... It does have a creamy texture, but there's a little bit of grit to it, and it's also... It's not quite like the Rice Dream rice milk, but it kind of tastes a little like that with peanuts in it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a creamy texture to it, I guess. It's not quite... It still doesn't have that nice creaminess that the drink from last week did. It's good, but I'm not quite as impressed with it as I was with the Irish Moss peanut drink. And yet I keep drinking it. Yeah, there's a little bit of that sort of Rice Dream, sort of a ricey, sweet, light flavor with some peanutty. The peanutty kind of disappears after a while, and you get more of the rice. So maybe I don't know. Maybe the peanutty flavor disappears after you keep drinking it. I could keep drinking it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Quite decent. A little on the sweet side, but not cloying. Yeah, fine. So anyway, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.